Cool. Welcome back to the Crossover Podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy, alongside Alan and Tokon. It has been quite some time.
We had
Let me tell
Yes.
you,
it's been
let
tragedy
me
after
tell you,
tragedy, let me tell you.
uh, the holidays changes the man. Let me tell you.
It does. It does.
Thanksgiving was a thing, and then my dog nerfed my finger, broke my finger in the fucking backyard, bro. Let me tell you.
That's not funny.
All I needed him to do was to come back to me. That's it. I grabbed this harness. My man was like, "Pshoo," and then broke my finger. Sad, just tragic,
The
tragic
world we
all
live
around.
in.
That's not fair.
No, let me tell you, it. I can't even use my arcade stick properly. It sucks. I can't even play Battlefield properly. It's just ass all around.
Better start using some
Asshole.
accessibility options.
You're not wrong. You're
That's
not
crazy.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't do that on Tekken, unfortunately. Uh,
I see.
actually, on Battlefield, I switched my aim down sights from L2 to the back trigger. It worked. It worked okay for the most part. But it's no replacement for actually holding down the button to aim.
No,
Just saying.
no, it's not.
Well, there's been a lot of news. We're gonna try and cover at least some of it. We have the Evo announcements coming up in like just under an hour here, like 7 o'clock our time. And let's see, the big thing this week, I would say, um, is Netflix acquiring Warner Brothers Discovery for 82, was it $1 billion?
Billion.
Billion. Yes.
$1 billion.
Oh no, 82,000. Yeah, 82,000.
Oh my bad,
82K.
82,000.
Yeah,
82K.
it's about their worth.
$8.
No,
$8
that's
for Warner Brothers.
that's what their gaming division is worth. At least in
That's
the
what the
eyes of
gaming
the
division.
CEO of Netflix.
So yeah, so I have my two things here is one, I'm glad that at least I hope I'm glad that the CEO of Warner Brothers is just gone. That guy needs to go. He was not doing anything for anybody, like not just for the movie part of WB, horrible. Get him out of there. But for the game side, I don't know. That's yet to be seen. What's gonna happen there? I don't know. I think Netflix has like the best intentions to like get something out there, but at the same time, only time will tell.
I don't even know, because I read a little bit about it, and other than like obviously because of the IPs and the things that WB holds,
Mhm.
was
They
is
hold a
there
lot.
is there? I mean, obviously that in of itself is like valuable, right? Because of the things that they
Right.
own and that they have.
Exactly.
But I don't know. Was there a plan? Did they have a thing like, oh, we want this to be made and we think we can be better, or was it just like, oh, we just don't want Paramount and other people to have it, so we're gonna get it?
I'm not
There was a
exactly
bid
sure.
war.
Yeah, it was just a bidding
Paramount,
war.
like Paramount right now is still trying to
They're
acquire
still
WB,
they're still trying to
Yeah.
put forth like more money and things of that nature. Yeah.
and
Which is a horrible idea.
I hope they don't do it.
No.
Please, they don't.
Honestly,
No, they don't. Do it.
yeah, it's primarily, if I can remember, WB is pretty much a sinking ship, and they needed to find a new parent company.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Um, either way they slice it, it's just funny to me because it just reminds me of Bungie. It's just a sinking ship with a different owner, but the ship is still going down. So
Yeah, I don't.
it makes no sense.
I mean, like, not even taking anything like that we're dealing with personally aside, like games and stuff like
Mm.
that. Like them as a company, like I can't imagine what you're gonna do to get people excited for whatever the fuck comes out of WB now.
Yeah. Well, there's a new Game of Thrones show
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I
mean,
don't
sure,
like.
and
I'm
another Lord of the Rings game being made. Mm-hmm.
sure.
Uh-huh.
yeah, but
And they're
unfortunately,
bringing Harry Potter to Netflix. Yep.
yeah, Harry
New
Potter.
Batman, a new
Harry
Batman game in the
Potter,
works,
Harry
more or less.
Potter at Netflix is probably the best thing that could have happened out of
Maybe.
that whole situation. I'm as far as the other thing is, if by some miracle they just sell off the Nemesis system patent,
Oh
Oh,
my
no, they're
God,
not
they
gonna do
own that now.
they own it
Yeah,
now,
they own it now.
And-
Netflix owns it. Yeah.
and they've
Oh.
already gone, like, it was pretty upfront on the the call that was happening during all of this business was happening, went out and he went on record that the WB Games wasn't even a factor in the value of the company. So that's basically them saying like we don't give a fuck. Like they're just there.
That's actually crazy to me. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
interesting.
even said like because I read about it in an article, so I'm assuming he was taking just the quotes because it was it said it was quoting him, the co-CEO of Netflix or whatever, George something. I can look it up here in a bit. But he's like, yeah, they've done some good things in the past, but they weren't even considered for the value of the company.
Interesting. Well,
So everyone, and I mean everyone, I'm talking about from like influencers to people on Reddit to people on Twitter, are all hoping that Netflix just sells off that patent so someone else can use it.
Yes, I agree. I hope so. That'd be good. Yeah, only time will tell. We'll see what happens with that because
I still don't even know how to feel
I
about it, to
just
be honest.
I don't either. I just hope Paramount does not take it. Just that's a whole different subject of things I don't want to get into because all
Yeah.
political bullshit. I just hope that doesn't happen. That's all.
I'm pretty sure this is just going to be one of many larger acquisitions in the next 5 years.
Hmm.
This is more than likely a negative more than a positive for anybody. And for folks that have Netflix subscriptions, you can bet that subscription is about to jump.
I mean, they've already been doing a whole bunch
I
to.
told Kaylee, hey, that's where my Netflix subscription went to. They went to go buy Warner Brothers. I sure hope I get a return on investment on that shit because
Oh, you
I
about to
don't
pay
know,
more.
man.
Like you're
I
about to
don't
look
know.
at like $30 a month for Netflix.
Pretty sure I already paid $30 a month on Netflix.
It depends on what version you have because
I
you
pay
can.
I pay for the highest tier.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
get ready for the Netflix Battle Pass.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of what
For
they're
real.
gonna do because they're gonna do something, and I don't know what
They're
it's gonna
going to.
be.
It's not
Because
going to be
they've
good.
already
It's not going to be
done, they've
consumer
already
No, it's not gonna be
done,
good.
they've already done so much to get people to like not account share, the amount of screens you can use,
Yeah.
even certain tiers not having access to 4K streaming. So it's just like, what more can you add on to the subscriptions other than just being like, yeah, it's $50 a month now.
I'm sure
They
they'll
can
find something.
they can make it modular like Prime does to where there's specific. So they're probably going to have like. So you're gonna have to have the Netflix
Oh,
subscription
so
and
you
then
have to have
like a Harry
Netflix and
Potter
then
subscription or a DC
no, I
subscription.
don't even think
That's
it'll be
probably what they're gonna
subscription
do.
like that. I think for the really high quote unquote premium IPs, you're gonna have to pay to watch. Like not a
Yeah, that's what I'm
subscription, like I
saying.
meant like
Oh, I see.
a rental or a purchase the item like an Amazon Prime. Like
I
pay
don't know, man.
$2.99 to watch this movie for 24 hours.
Oh, that would be dumb.
That's rough.
I
But
don't know. I
Amazon
feel
does,
like
so and people pay
that
that money.
is. But Amazon also has the subscription stuff for like HBO
Oh,
and
they
Paramount and
do.
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
But
So
they're still
that's
considered as separate subscriptions though. Like you still go to their platform.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas Netflix will
Well,
be in Netflix only.
only time will tell. We just have to wait and see what happens.
get ready to
Honestly.
cancel your subscriptions.
I already don't pay for Netflix, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's not saying that you don't use it though.
Oh, I don't use it. I don't have a Netflix
Oh,
subscription access to. I don't have. We don't pay for it.
we're gonna change that.
Oh my god, I'm
God.
not. And you got an account I'm gonna use, bro?
I'm working on it. I'm working
I'm
on
working
it.
on it.
I'm working on
We're all gonna hoard our pennies together and rub them together
Yeah.
to afford our one Netflix subscription that we can use. We're all gonna use a VPN to Georgia, so we're all in the same location.
Look, man, on every WWE live event, like premiere event, I am a Canadian. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
Canadian for a day. Keeping it real. Next up, finally, I don't know why this was a thing. 2XKO is coming out on consoles next month. I believe I don't know if they gave a date, but next January, which is next year, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know if they gave a date though.
I think it was the 16th or 26th.
Either the 16th or the 26th.
I remember a 6.
Yeah, me too. Finally coming on console, and again, I have to ask myself, why did it take so long to get this on console? I like just main factors I can think about. I just want to know why. Why it takes so long? Why like it's only 3 months. I get it. But why?
Uh, to be honest, it could be something as fucking stupid as I get it that it's not like main Riot working on it because it's like other developers that know more about fighting games working with Riot to make it, but they've never made console shit either. So maybe there's that random ass bullshit where like, yeah, we just don't know what we're doing, so we just have to make it work, like make it function.
I mean, maybe.
You just never know.
Like the well,
As
You're not
someone that's
wrong. You never know.
that's
You're not
been
wrong.
with Riot for as long as I have, I wouldn't put it past them.
The thing
They've
for
done a
me
lot of
is-
good work, but they've also done some real shit.
yeah, I can't imagine it being the porting as a problem.
No, I
because
don't think so either. I'm just saying it's a
that-
possibility.
Yeah, they might actually just be one of them artist groups who are never satisfied with what they do, and until they have like maximized, what is that? What is the term? Until they have put the most
It's just optimized.
not efficient, the most optimized engineered engagement method, they're not going to put it out.
That was a lot of words you just said. Let me tell you.
Yes, I had to say it right because they're not making fun. It's engineered engagement. So, got to correct myself these days.
Like, don't get me wrong. I know why they're putting on console so soon because it's gonna be Evo next year. Obviously,
Yeah.
come on. But why not just release it for everyone on the same day?
Because it's still early access, so we're still technically the guinea pigs of
God,
beta.
That were early access. I hate it so much.
Early access.
I mean, that's where we're
Come
at.
on.
The game's
Like-
still not officially out. Even when it comes out on console, it's not official.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Which should be illegal. But that's
we
fine.
I don't know. I was in Kinsu's chat today, and we were talking about Tokon, which we can talk about Tokon later. But they were talking about Tokon beta not having a training mode, and then I was mentioning that there needs to be a clear difference between an alpha, a beta, a demo, and early access because they're all the same now.
Yeah.
They're just all the same.
Because no one other than like the occasional person, like for multiplayer, you will get a beta. But if they're not doing something specifically labeled a beta, it's just early access. That's how it's being treated.
And they use early access in like two different ways. It's just so dumb. I don't know how else to like fix that because you have early access is like what 2X Hill did and like what Valorant did for didn't Valorant go early access on like console at some point, or is it for
It was
release?
only PC. It didn't come out to console until much later. I don't even think it's still on console. Is it on console?
It is on console. I don't
That
know if
was
they
more
went-
recent. That was way more recent. Like we went like almost 2 years of Valorant only PC.
Hades 2 was early access.
Yeah.
Why was that? Why is a single player game early access?
I just know Hades was early access. I don't like the first one. I think it was for like almost a year.
I feel like 2. I don't know.
You don't
Uh,
understand, man. The big companies, they need the buffer. Okay, they need it.
What about Path of Exile 2?
That one makes sense.
That one does make sense.
That one makes sense.
That one
but-
only makes sense because of how involved their actual leveling and gearing system is. That like a lot of that stuff does need to
Yeah,
be
you need more
like
information.
really intensively tested, and that's the only
Mm-hmm.
reason I didn't get upset. I got upset for them charging $40 in early access, but I get it. Like people that really like that game, and they're paying for it up front because obviously, like it's not like you pay $40 now and then when the game comes out, you have to then spend another $40. You're just purchasing the full game. You're just in its early testing phase, and you want to be part of that. I get it. I still don't like it, but I understand why a game like Path of Exile has to go into early access that early because there's a lot of bullshit and like things that you wouldn't expect to be tested the way or used the way they are because of how much you can do in games like that. So I'm not too upset about that one.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is still like an early access fighting game is just it just rubs me the wrong way. I like it just does.
Mhm.
Especially when they release an early access game with like 9 characters and a tag fighter.
That's
Like it's
still
just
wild to
weird.
me.
It's just so wild to me that you have like 100+ characters in League itself. You release 9 characters in the tag fighter. I don't know. Like how often are they gonna release characters? Like what was it for League? Do you know?
We get a
The
new
league is like
character
every
every
other month.
season. It's like
It's
every
like every 3 months
3 to 6 months, somewhere between there.
because they announced some. I think I think there's like a teaser information that drops within like
Mhm.
2 or 3 months, and then the thing comes out.
Okay,
Like
so
every
2025 we got 3 champs. So we got one in January, one in July, and then we got Zahen, which is the most recent one in November.
so
So
those
about
like separate
three to
seasons.
four, and those they're like it's one season. The 2025 is one season, but it's split up into
Okay.
parts, so it's 3 parts.
Mhm.
So technically per
So
season.
so if they did the same thing if they did the
You
same
were.
thing for that they did League for to scale, they should get three. You should get 3 characters, maybe a year,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, see, but League even released with like almost 20 champs at start, maybe more. I don't even remember what the original roster
Right.
was.
Like they have so
'Cause-
many characters. Why release 9 like? I just want to put this out here. Don't get me wrong. 2XKO is a good game. I'm
Is
not. It is a good game. Yes, it is.
Mm.
It's
yeah,
better
so
than,
it
better
released
than-
with like 17, 18 champs.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
As a fighting game package, Tokon 2XKO is pretty good at launch. But the problem is you have all these characters from their other IPs and they release 9. That's my big issue. That and the early access and then console releases. Like I don't understand.
And then I guess we can just talk about Marvel Tokon right after that because I still don't know how to feel about that game.
I don't.
Yeah, it seems like many people are I don't know, either shifting their thoughts or like being more reserved about it. I don't know. I need to do more research on that.
I only got to
Research.
play a very little bit of it, so I don't want to just like outright like make a decision or like and like form my opinion.
Mhm.
But going from the first beta, which I didn't get to play, I had to watch, and then going to the second beta, I played it, and then I just sat there and wasn't excited. It wasn't like super fun for me. No training mode doesn't help.
That seems to
The
be
trading mode.
that seems to be like one of the big issues that people were having with this beta. Like there wasn't a training mode, which I get it. My thought is that maybe they really want to get the netcode working, which again, for a fighting game, that needs to be a big thing too. Should
I
there
don't
be
know.
should there have been a training mode? I think so.
Maybe.
I just feel like
even if it is bare bones.
I just feel like I was disappointed playing the game.
Mhm.
And the reason I say that is for the fighting games that I play, most of them, if not all of them, I jumped in, got into training mode for a little bit, maybe did 1 or 2 combo trials, and then while I was discovering what the buttons did, what characters felt like, the game would click or feel good to play.
Mhm.
Even 2XKO feels pretty good. Like even during the beta when you weren't on it, I was like, there's something here that I think can be ironed out. And by the time they released, technically we were both wrong. They still had things to fix, but the game was in a better spot than we thought. So, with this game, I was just sitting there and I was like, I'm not exactly on board, I guess is what I guess I would say.
I wonder if
With
it's
Tokon.
just
Yeah, for Tokon.
I wonder if it's just like a different design philosophy between like because they're working on they have like what I don't know 3+ games they like develop.
Arc Systems
fighting?
Works themselves is Tokon, Guilty Gear. They are doing Grand Blue, and Dragon Ball is technically back now, so they're with Dragon Ball also.
Right. Like maybe they spread themselves too thin.
Well, like things like Dragon Ball, Grand Blue are like
Mhm.
they're just like Dragon Ball just got like balance adjustments and a new character, right? Which they've obviously probably worked on it for a little while and then released it, and it's not like a constant work. Same with, and then Grand Blue probably has like a dedicated team that they're working, but I can't imagine it's that big. Whereas like
Right.
obviously we know Guilty Gear 2.0 is coming and it's going to be a big update. But I would say at least more than half of their manpower is on Tokon itself. So I can't imagine it's something that's like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something behind the scenes that we're just not missing, or that we're just missing. That maybe they did spread themselves too thin, or it's just a completely different type of game that maybe doesn't feel complete yet, and maybe that's why we don't like it.
Both.
You think
Probably.
so?
Probably both.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the Avatar game is looking good. That's all I'm saying.
No, honestly, I still don't love.
I hated the reveal, but then
I'm
after
here for
seeing, but
I
after
hate.
seeing
I
more
hate the
gameplay, it looked good.
reveal. I hated the reveal. I don't love the art direction, even in motion. But I
Can't believe
think the characters look great. Like the characters themselves look great. The way they, I guess, move still is very smooth and super well thought out. So there's no complaints there. And clearly, in the balancing and how the game functions, its mechanics were so well thought out and way more in depth than I ever thought would go into a game like Avatar as a fighting game. So it looks great, and I think anyone that's played it has always had just like glowing reviews for it. But I still can't get over how it still kind of looks like a Flash game I would have pulled up on Nickelodeon.com.
not Nickelodeon.com. I haven't heard that in forever.
Nickelodeon.com.
Do they still have a website?
I'm sure they do somewhere.
I'm sure they do. I
And
don't
like
know.
they could just be me being harsh. I don't know. I didn't love how it looked in the reveal. I still don't love how it looks now. But that doesn't mean it's not a good fighting game. Like, it's a fucking great fighting
Right.
game.
The,
It's
the
just
reveal was just off-putting, but I have the opposite reaction of Cheeto, that after seeing like more gameplay, it looked better
it
than the
looks
reveal.
better. It looks better than the reveal. There's no doubt about that. But I still don't love it.
I don't think there's a Nickelodeon.com anymore.
Oh damn. Well, I mean, they don't even go by Nickelodeon anymore. They go by Nick or some shit. I don't. Is there even a Nickelodeon still around? I don't watch TV, so
There is. Oh, it's Nick.com.
Nick.com. There you go. See.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, they do have video games.
Don't worry, Daquan's gonna buy it day one because he's a Avatar fan. Don't worry.
I wish I would buy it, but no, I would not be playing it. I'll be watching it though.
Yeah, I'll probably. I don't think that's one I'll play myself, unfortunately.
Now I like the world of Avatar. I don't want to run around playing as the characters though.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Like, I wanted a more mature a show in the world, but I never
Yes.
wanted to play a game.
Same.
And like,
I
it
think
doesn't
like
even have.
I thought
It
we
does.
were reviving the IP.
I
in
hope
in
so.
They're
some
trying
way?
to.
They're trying to, yeah. And I also
They're
don't
failing.
even. Yeah, they're failing. I think
Oh, okay.
they're going about it the wrong way. Because don't get me wrong, like, Avatar was great because of the characters that it had, but it was more so like the way the story was interconnected to the world. I think if they would just focus on the world itself and not so much on the characters that we've gotten, like, Aang in the original group or Korra in their group, if we just focused on the world, they'd have way more success and it's way more interesting. Like, just like Star Wars, I wish they would get away from the Skywalker family and their whole commune and just go into the world, because the world of Star Wars is so much more interesting. That's why shows like
Is it though?
Andor and
Is it though?
Mandalorian were good. Yeah,
I mean, I
Is
think it
though?
is. If
I think so.
they just focus too much on the Skywalker family.
No.
I'm like, there's like so many
No.
other things you could do.
No.
I mean, that's what's. I mean, honestly, that's with
No.
any IP. You can
Nah.
make any IP interesting, but
Nah.
they focus on the same things.
Nah.
There's no
Mm-mm.
shot, Daquan. I'm sorry. There's no shot that you take any IP that you like and you're like, you know what? It'll be better if they focus on this. But there's no way you think that. Oh my god.
You
I'm
can't.
hungry,
I'm
man.
just saying,
You
Star
can't-
Wars is something that, like,
I'm
if
not
you think
talking about just Star Wars.
No,
okay.
no,
Let me
but
back-
he's saying, I get what you're saying, but that's not where we're at, because Daquan's not there. He's over here
Yeah, I'm not-
denying, thinking that Star Wars as a world and universe is boring, and that's where I haven't
No.
left.
That's not what I'm saying. My thing is, because people are more about like IP relativity than they
Mhm.
are the actual world itself. So if you're trying to sell something to people, you can't sell them the world, because most people don't give a damn about the world. They care about how can I attach to the world, which is normally through the characters. And trying to get people to, like, oh, here's a random character that is having a good story in a world that you should love. They're like, no, we're here for somebody with the name of Skywalker. We want to hear
So,
Vader like breathing in the
so
background.
let me ask you a
Like,
question. You,
yeah,
have you seen The Boys?
I have seen The Boys.
Have you seen Gen V?
Gen V. I
Yeah.
have seen Gen V.
Now is Gen V good because of The Boys or because of the world?
Personally, or are you talking about in general?
In general.
Because in general, it's because of The Boys. Like
Okay.
the entire part of Gen V is in the context that
Personally, then.
God you. Personally, I think it would be better outside of The Boys. That's me. But literally, you're reminded throughout the entire series that all these people are trying to be like Queen Maeve and they're trying to compare to A Train, and you're just hearing all these people the entire time. So, like, if you don't watch The Boys and then go watch Gen V,
It
you
wouldn't
will
be
be
the same.
lost.
It wouldn't be the same.
It won't be the same
I
experience.
set the bar low. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
So,
No, because
that's all I'm saying.
No,
Like,
yeah,
there
because
is,
I
you
do
know,
think
But you
most
see
people.
you see my point though, right?
Yeah,
I do.
I think most
Okay.
people play it way too safe and they're too scared to get away from that, and so we don't have good
do.
examples of just the world itself, right?
And that's
Because
why I play
even
Final Fantasy.
right, because it's different, even though the world is technically similar.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think that's always been one of my biggest issues with Avatar and Star Wars. And that's like someone that grew up watching them, and I still love the movies, the original trilogy, and even the prequels. The prequel trilogy,
The
I've
prequels are
always like.
fantastic. I don't care. I like them.
I've always liked them because I watched them when I was super young. So I've always been criticized saying those movies were dog shit. Realistically, the only one that's really bad is the first one because it's awkward as fuck. But even the first one has some fucking really good moments. So
Yeah.
I've always been on that side. And you know what? The Force Awakens, that very first one, was still good, and then it went downhill. But that's always been my issue. That's why I've liked things like Andor and The Mandalorian, which I mean they're still related to the main story, which is what I've always kind of been nitpicky about. But that's why I'm also a really big fan of Star Wars Visions, because they're very rarely related to like the main Star Wars
Overarching
cast.
story. Yeah.
It's their own worlds and their own stories in the world, but they're still dealing with like Jedi and Sith, which is great. That's what I want. I just want more of that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm just. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
Yes. Yes.
there's just so much.
I get what
content
you're
that
saying,
these-
but I just think we
Yeah.
haven't had enough people that go out of their way to try to make it work that we can, like, I
No,
can
we don't.
sit
Oh,
here
no, and it's
confidently
painful,
tell you
man.
that you're wrong because people are too scared to
Well,
do it.
So someone did, and it was awful. The Witcher. They did.
The
it
Witcher
with
did
that
try it.
movie,
Yeah.
with that one movie. With all the
Oh,
cast members.
Michelle Yeoh.
The ones I was talking about. Yeah, with the Michelle Yeoh. They was doing like
Yeah.
the first Witcher. I'm like,
Yeah, I
this is
didn't
actually
watch that
pretty
shit.
bad. Like, this is pretty bad.
But I don't think
And
that's
I'm
like,
very open-minded
yeah.
to these things. I'm just like, oh,
I,
this
I'm
is
not going to
Actually,
put that one on the world of The Witcher. I'm going to call that the writing. And
maybe.
I want to say Star Trek might do that.
Well, Star Trek is
they go
different.
out they go out their way to change
Yeah.
things up constantly.
Well, they have liberty for it. Like the whole premise of Star Trek is that it's not the same each time. So like
yeah,
when
so
you
I think they
look at it, it's
started
like
doing
I like the
that.
Next Generation, or I like
Deep Space
Voyager,
Nine
or I
Yeah.
enjoy Discovery. Like you can pick one versus like this is
Discovery.
Halo.
Stop.
I mean,
Some people like
yeah,
it. You
but
know,
I'm
it is
just
what it
saying,
is.
like-
I'm sorry. Don't. I like
But, like,
Discovery this much.
yeah, but like when you look at say Discovery, like
I
oh,
think
it's
it
not the best
was,
one,
yeah, I
but
think Star
Star
Trek was
Trek
kind of
is
set
still
up
great.
that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. But then you look at Halo. If Master Chief's not involved,
No one gives a fuck.
it's like,
Except
why
for
are we here?
except for Halo 3 ODST.
Yeah, except ODST.
See,
But
because they
even
did it
then,
right,
it's
but even
only-
it's still
yeah, they
involved
do
with
it
the
right.
Spartans and stuff, but they did it the proper way. Like
But
it's
you can
nowhere
still-
near the
yeah, you can still
focus.
do it a correct
Yeah.
way. Just has
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
just need to have
Same
the right
with
people
same
behind
with
it.
Halo Reach. Nothing to do with Master Chief, and it's still one of the best, regarded as one of the best Halos that ever came out.
Exactly.
Still Spartans, but you know.
Good times. Mhm.
And then
okay.
then the
thing?
last, well, I don't know if it's the last thing. We'll see. I'll see
Well,
how I'm feeling
yeah,
or
yeah.
what comes up. The next thing is Kazuhiro Harada has announced that, was it today or tomorrow? It's this
Yes.
week.
He announced it yesterday.
He announced it yesterday, but he gave like a specific date of his last
End of the
day.
year.
I mean, I got it pulled up. I'll fucking tell you right now. Um. Yeah, December. Oh, that's the final. Yes, he says December 8th. That's the playlist. My bad. That's why I had a date in
Oh,
mind. He released that
oh,
saying
gotcha,
in the
gotcha.
final day of Tekken's 30th anniversary, and it has his name on it. He said by the
Gotcha.
end of 2025, he will no longer be working at Bamco as the executive producer and director of Tekken in general. He's finally moving on. I mean, to be fair,
I will give
we
this man his
knew.
flowers.
Yeah, this man,
Ran.
he's. But to be fair, he's been trying to do this shit since like Tekken 6. He's been trying to
Gonna
be
leave.
like he's been trying to get the development team and the staff. I think it was Tekken 6 or Tekken Tag 2, one of the two. Um, I forget where he started trying to get them to be like more like less reliant on him, and that's why he wasn't directly involved with like I think what was his position before? Like
It was director.
was it director?
Yeah.
And then he went to producer to be like
At Tekken 7, I believe he went to producer.
yeah, he was trying to
And-
be
and
more
like-
hands off
Right.
to eventually pass it on. And so that's why I said I figured this was coming eventually. I didn't think it'd be pretty early on in the Tekken 8 lifespan, especially with the way season 2 has gone.
Pretty sure he said he wanted to make it to 30 years, which he made it
Did.
30 years.
He
Congrats
did.
to him.
Right.
I personally think Tekken will be in good hands.
I think so.
It will be.
Absolutely. I don't think Harada would, like, even with how he is, I don't think he would have been comfortable just dipping if he didn't like have trust or belief that we like Tekken would be all right.
Right.
Especially
think,
with what that, like, I know a lot of people, especially in the scene, whenever something goes wrong or they get mad at the game or they're mad about an update, they immediately start bitching and complaining about Harada and what he's done. But realistically, we've been like Tekken is in the state that it's in, you know, whether you love it or currently hate it for season 2, because of all the things that Harada has tried to do for this game.
Right.
I had way more like specific examples, but I'm currently blanking on them.
I don't think he put retired in his statement, so it's likely he can just go somewhere.
No,
else.
he just said he was leaving Bamco. He never said retired.
No, he's just done with. Yeah, which is good. I
Yeah.
think people need to move from studio to studio.
Yeah.
Yes. I think most developers should follow suit and learn.
You heard that
just
Ubisoft
saying.
let go of your whole staff.
Oh my god.
You might need to.
You low key,
You
bro.
might actually need
Do
You might need
it,
to, because
It
at
might-
this point the rot
my
is
God.
real.
dude. Low key, that might be the best thing that ever happens to them.
Oh,
A full wipe. Just do a full reset.
Trust me, there's plenty of people that'll probably still be willing to work at Ubisoft, and you need new
yeah.
ideas.
yeah.
They need to rebrand Ubisoft. All that money and doing nothing.
You know what, Ubisoft, you can reach out to me. I'll help you recruit. Like, I'll do it for free. Take my idea,
Cons-
just full wipe.
Consulting.
Yeah,
I
consulting.
cannot help him. Oh my god. What is on my jacket?
But yeah, congrats to Harada for making it 30 years. That many people can say that in their career.
No.
Just saying.
No.
That many people
No.
can say that.
And especially being this long in a specific series and beloved
successful.
by successful
And successful.
and beloved by 95% of the community, probably more. It's a feat in and of itself.
Yep.
So on the off chance that Harada sees this, thank you. You are, if it wasn't for you and the things that you've done for Tekken, my favorite fighting game, I probably wouldn't be playing fighting games as much as I do now. So thanks for the hard work. We all appreciate
Those
it.
are statements.
I got my one picture with Harada. That's all I needed. I'm good.
Right. He did say that he's still going to show up at Tekken World Tour Finals at the end of January and then ending on February 1st. So we will get to see him. But whenever we get a trailer at TWT, because it always happens, I'm assuming will no longer be on the one on stage doing the announcement, because he said he was specifically showing up as a guest.
You're right.
Mm.
Yeah. And I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but I have full confidence in Michael Murray to get something done.
I mean, you know, with the changes they've been making.
I'm joking. No.
Don't get me wrong. Most people in the community don't have confidence in Michael Murray at all. I do.
Oh, I have faith in Nakatsu and Michael Murray. It'll be fine. We'll see though. You know, cut back to next year and we'll talk about it again.
Right. Only again
At the end
only
of
time
season
will
at the end of season 3, we're all crying.
tell. What we got? Evil's coming up soon.
Well, Evil's coming up soon, but that's not what I was going to mention.
Gotcha.
Your boy Todd Howard's at it again, Daquan, and I've had enough.
No, we love that.
Go
You know
go
what?
get your boy.
He's
Wait,
he's a guy who should leave.
Hold up. Before we get to Todd, hold up. I need to run downstairs.
Oh my
I'm
God.
make a little vanishing.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Give us a quick second, guys. This guy had to run downstairs. You saw him take
Downstairs.
off.
Oh,
Downstairs.
he's talking.
Yeah,
away
he's
from the
got
camera.
his headset on, dude. We hear him.
This guy, bro.
What was it? I was gonna say something else. Oh, I guess since he's listening and he doesn't care. Did you see that the PlayStation Store accidentally leaked that Leon might be playable in Requiem?
Yeah.
That shit was so
Yeah.
funny. I was like, bro, come on. Why is it always a storefront that leaks these important announcements?
It's
It's
a
always
big one.
it's
That's a big
always and usually it's not the US Play Store that does it. It's usually
No.
like German, Japanese does it sometimes. The British one has done it a couple of times. A lot of South American or Central American countries have done it a few times. There's been like 1 or 2 US storefronts that have leaked something, like either a release of a game or something before it gets announced. But usually it's pretty good. But then, here we are with the PlayStation Store just being like, here you go, bro.
Here we are.
All right, so what were you going to say before the Todd Howard?
He'll be fine. Look, everything they have going on is calculated. All right, Microsoft has a plan. It'll all
I'm
be
sorry.
fine.
What? Microsoft has a plan.
They have
I
a
don't.
plan.
Yeah, they have a plan
I
to
don't-
keep fucking putting their
plan.
foot in their
They
mouth.
have a plan to
They're
cancel
going to
games.
see us into the future as
Is
a
that-
gaming community.
See, instead of getting another, either an update on Elder Scrolls 6 or like another good game, something else like that, we now
Re-release
have
of Skyrim.
we got re-released Siren for Switch 2.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Why?
Skyrim on the Switch 2 is going to be perfect.
It's
gonna be great.
not.
Just make the new game.
Everyone go get it. Everyone go get it.
No, I can't. I can't endorse
It
that. I'm
is
sorry.
one of the greatest gaming experiences you will have.
It's not.
Can I kick him from
Second
the
to
chat?
none.
Can I do that?
Second to none. That's all I'm saying.
Technically, you can, but it's probably
You
not
can.
for good.
I'll return. But
Yeah, he'll come back. He'll just
I
click
will
right
return,
back.
so
Fucking Pennywise out here, bro. I'll be back. No worry.
I'll be back. If you fine.
Something that I
But no,
actually
no,
did
no.
see, also, I'm just kind of giving some quick announcements that I've heard or like news that is like quick mentions that either you've heard, it's either the rumors. Something that I thought was funny is I'm sure you guys, me and Jeremy talked about it, so I know Jeremy knows. Daquan, did you see all those posts on Twitter about that monolith in the desert and people are trying to guess
Oh.
what that's going to announce, like what new IP or game?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Okay, so people still haven't figured it out. At least from what I've seen, I have maybe someone on Twitter all of a sudden hacked it and we don't know, but they figured it out. Fucking, I think it was Kotaku or some random article people said, I think it's like no one's been able to figure it out, but I think I finally cracked the case. He then proceeded to make he or she, I didn't see who wrote it. He, she, they decided they thought it was for Divinity, the next Divinity 3. Larian Studios was just unveiling their next Divinity. They thought because of the symbol of the eye with the tentacle things or whatever, and then they proceeded to post on, I think it was Twitter, that they are not working on they're not working on Divinity 3, and they're also not, I don't know how this one came up, they're also not working on a toilet simulator game.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, so they're not working, according to them, they're not working on it. So no one knows. I feel like I've seen that symbol before in my life, but I can't place where it is. I told Jeremy the same thing. So there's a part of me, there's like a 5% chance that if my brain recalls that buried memory of what that is, I know what IP is getting announced.
Is there a link to that in the
No, we didn't
No, I
post
don't
it.
think so.
I know Jeff Keighley posted it, but he like posted the coordinates and it became this whole thing.
Because I don't have a Twitter.
I don't either.
I'm sorry, an X. Weird names.
I still hate that.
Stuff.
But... Oh, I just now seeing this Netflix considers Warner Brothers games pretty much worthless. I see.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus Christ, bro.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Unless you guys have something really quick. Those were just things that came up on my head while I was like at work and randomly looking at news because I try to keep in touch with everything.
Mm,
No, I think that's all I got.
yeah, I think
That's that's the point. You got something.
I do not. Y'all, I have been out about ripping running. I have touched my chair like 3 times in the past 2 weeks. So
Look, man, like I said, these last 2 weeks has been rough. So
Yeah, we kind of just wanted to get an episode in because, like I said, we haven't been able to record in almost 3 weeks.
yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
So we wanted to do a quick episode. It was just quick news. We've been super busy. Some of us getting hurt, other of us just gone. So
Yes.
the next
It was
few
my fault.
episodes, especially or later this week, will be proper episodes with more to talk about and hopefully more entertaining. Especially with all the news from Evo, the Game Awards.
The
So
Game
we'll have
Awards.
we'll have a full episode. We'll probably watch the trailers again in case for some reason you guys missed the show or whatever. So just tune in for that. For now, thanks for listening and putting up with us. We will try to keep back to our weekly schedule. Shit just happens.
Oh, December 11th. Oh, this thing is on. Wait,
Yeah, it's
that's
Thursday.
Saturday?
It's Thursday.
But today's the 9th. Oh,
Tuesday.
wait.
See, this guy doesn't even know what day of the week it is.
I don't know what day it is.
Like, fucking, what is this unemployed ass behavior?
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Look, I was doing school and now I'm done with school, but I'm still not done doing school events. Dude, I don't know what day it is. I'm gonna be honest.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in.